Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Today we have Director Mary Ellen Carroll to answer your questions regarding the elevated temperatures and the city's response to COVID-19. As a friendly reminder, please keep yourself on mute and turn off your video feed to avoid distractions. You can submit up to 2 questions by chat only. Please submit your questions as clearly as possible and include your name and outlet. We will do our best to take questions in order received up until the Q&A. We will happily take any remaining questions afterwards at dempress@sfgov.org. Thank you. Okay, one of the first questions that we have for Director Carroll is, does San Francisco plan on opening any cooling centers during the impending heat wave? If so, can you provide addresses and days and hours that they will be open?
Thanks, Leo. So hi, everyone. This is Mary Ellen Carroll. We are not recommending and we are not opening cooling centers at this time. We have to remember that while our normal response plans, we have to
Mary Ellen, it looks like you're on mute.
Director Carroll, I believe you're on mute.
Okay, sorry. That's probably not very helpful. Thanks, everyone. The National Weather Service has issued a heat advisory for San Francisco with temperatures forecast in the upper 80s to low 90s today and low to mid 80s over the weekend. Even during heat waves, we have to continue to protect ourselves and our community as we fight COVID-19. So we are not going to be opening cooling centers for this heat wave. We are recommending San Franciscans stay home if possible. And if temperatures within homes become elevated, we recommend people to go outside to find a cool place to be, if at all possible. Congregate sites are not recommended. Congregate indoor sites are not safe necessarily during COVID-19, and so we feel like it is better to follow other instructions during this heat wave. We want people to stay hydrated. If it is too hot, we want folks to go outside. We also know that it can be very warm when wearing a face mask. So to the extent folks are able to get outside and be separate from people, that they can remove their masks as long as they are at appropriate distance from other people.
Thank you, Director Carroll. Our next question comes from Maureen Kelly with Cron 4. What is the city doing regarding this weekend's heat wave and COVID-19 precautions?
Thank you. So we have been monitoring the temperature throughout the day today. We have been putting out on social media a lot of information for the general public. And in addition, we have been working since we are already activated and have a very robust response for COVID-19, we've been working through our community-based organizations and partners that serve vulnerable populations. For instance, when we serve meals today, to get out information sheets to make sure that folks understand that it is going to be hot and what are the tips to do to stay healthy. We also have our Department of Public Health street medicine team and our Department of Homelessness and Supported Housing's homeless outreach teams doing wellness checks, distributing appropriate resources, water and face masks, and checking on folks who are unhoused and in the street at this time. In our Department of Recreation and Parks, rangers are currently on site at Dolores Park and other parks. They are conducting outreach and providing masks. In addition, we will continue to do COVID testing. Our COVID response needs to continue. We have already distributed bottled water to our testing sites and our safe sleep sites, both of which are part of our COVID response. so that when people who are either in the safe sleep sites or coming out for testing will have accessibility to shade and water. We ask everyone to help us by checking on family and friends and neighbors, especially folks that are older adults or people that have vulnerabilities and live alone, to please check on your neighbors and provide them assistance if they need it.
Thank you very much, Director Carroll. It looks like at this time we don't have any further questions. There's no further questions at this time. Is there any other advice that you can give the residents of San Francisco to stay safe this weekend?
Yes, thank you so much. Well, we definitely recommend people to visit sf72.org. You can find out information about heat alerts and safety tips. In addition, we know it's going to be beautiful out this weekend. We just want everyone to remember we are still in a very serious response to this COVID-19 virus. And we encourage people to get out, stay safe, but remember the precautions. Remember to keep appropriate social distance and have a mask with you at all time. If you are not with people within your own home or family, you should be wearing a mask. But again, in the heat, take it easy, stay in the shade, and don't overdo it, because even though it's hot, if you're out with a lot of people, we really need everyone to be wearing their mask and keeping their distance. We appreciate everyone. We're all in this together. San Francisco is doing really well. We need to keep on and stay the course with this disease, even in the heat and when it's pretty out. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Director Carroll, and thank you everyone else for joining us today. As Director Carroll mentioned, we can get past this together. We just need to maintain our social distancing, extensive washing of hands, and always wear your face mask. Thank you very much and stay safe. Goodbye.